Hi everybody, welcome back to Nick's Backyard Sauna. It is so hot and humid. I feel like my brain is being poached. But nonetheless, we're still going to do something today. And I have some containers that I would like to put single plants in. I have some like evergreens and shrubs and such that I think would be cool in containers. So let's go and see the plants that we have. I think I have 3 containers, and I know for sure I have 2 plants off the top of my head that'll fit in those containers, and then we have to figure out one of them. Here's the containers I have. So I have an amazing rolled rim terracotta pot. Love those. I now have 2 of them, and I will get more as time goes on. I would much rather have a rolled rim planter or terracotta pot over a regular one, but I still think terracotta is the way to go. And I think this one might be 18 inches potentially, and I believe this one's 14 inches. And so this is a regular terracotta pot. And then I also have this galvanized pot with rope handles. So we just need to go find plants. I know for sure what's going in this one, and then I know another plant that could go in one of the big ones. So then we have to find the third. I think it's kind of hard to see, but for the small pot, I want to put this Japanese maple in it. This is a blood good, and I actually got this from Kroger a while back for $20. And it is small, but it'll grow. So I just want to put it in a pot right now so I can move it around and give it the light that it wants, because it says 4 to 6 hours, which is part sun. And this one gets 15 to 20 high, 15 to 20 wide, and it is hardy in zones 5 through 8. So obviously it can't stay in that container, but it can start in that container. The next one I have is this like circular spherical thuya or arborvitae, and I don't know, I kind of want to put it in the rolled rim planter, but I just need to make sure it'll fit. I do have this spiral arborvitae, but I think I need a much bigger pot to put it in. So now we just need to look and see what else I have. I think I found it. So I had these 2 boxwoods by the back door, and this one is not doing well, but this one is fine. So I think this is the winner. I was thinking about putting this echinacea in it, but I kind of want something that is evergreen. I also do have this fire chief arborvitae, and I've been saving it for like the right thing. Maybe it's today, I don't know, maybe. Let's take this and this, and then the other 2 we talked about, and let's make some choices, or let's make some decisions. Before we go too much farther, I need to drill holes in this because it wasn't meant to be a planter, but it's going to be now. So I just have a bit on the end of my impact drill, which, yeah, I'm probably going to put 4. Yeah, the boxwood's out because it's too small. So I just need to get some soil. Let's just start with the easiest, because that sounds like a good idea. Just like that, folks. I love doing single plant containers because you can just use the container and as like a guide, and it just makes things so easy. So that reminds me, so that was a life light, and that's very sad. But I was actually in one when I was a kid. I've never told this story to you guys just because it never made sense to until now. But I was actually ran over by a car when I was 5. Some of you might have seen, I have a big scar along the whole inside of my arm. But I was ran over by a car, life flighted to our local children's hospital, and I had to have a skin graft, but I had no broken bones or anything, and I'm fine. Just a interesting story. I mean, I'm sure it's not interesting to like my mom, because that was a really hard time for her, but it's an interesting story to tell now. So anyway, like I was saying, I have wet the soil down lightly just so that I can get it packed in to the containers. But once I get them into place, I will water them in really well. Now we have a decision to make. Which one goes in which? I think I have an idea, and hopefully you guys agree. I think for this metal container, the dark green looks good because I like the colors together. And then for this rolled rim terracotta, I like this with it. So that's what we're going to do. I don't think, did I say the stats on the Arborvitae? It's cold hardy down to -40. It wants sun to part shade, and it gets 3 feet tall and 3 to 5 feet wide. So it can really go in a lot of places besides deep shade. So I think it will be nice, and I actually really like the color. And the only downside I would say to using your nursery canister as a guide for your plant is that sometimes the plant is not completely straight in the nursery container. So once it drops down in that hole, it's kind of like set, like it's stuck. I mean, you could take it out and maneuver it a little bit, but I don't think that, like, it's a little bit open on this side, but it's not like too egregious. So I will probably just have this side facing where I want it to go, and it'll fill in over time, and it's not going to stay in this planter for years. It's just for this year, and I would love it if it came back next year and continued, or at least not came back, but lived on through next year. But if it shows that it wants to come out of here, I'll just take it out. Now, I won't be able to use the nursery container as a guide for this because that was in a pot before and I took it out and put it in just a plastic pot. So I'm gonna have to plant it the old-fashioned way. And to be honest with you, I don't know the exact variety. So I could guess, but it would be a total guess. I can try to find a tag. Maybe I got it in a video. Did I get it at Strader's? I don't know. Well, it fits down in there pretty well. I just need to fill in the soil now. I have literally no idea where these are going to go, but I thought maybe we could just do a quick walk around and see if a pot is needed somewhere. I see a place right now up by the back door inside this flower bed. I haven't really done anything yet, but I think one would look nice right there. And also, just a question, is anyone else's echinacea, like traditional echinacea purpurea, like over 5 feet tall? Because mine is huge and I'm gonna need to move it because it's ill placed with it being that tall. So anyway, I just wanted to know if anyone else's is like massive. But yeah, I think that one would look right there, like look good right there. One of the bigger ones, obviously. And then under my pergola, I was thinking that the Japanese maple could go somewhere over here because, well, let me fix this rug. Because it will get morning sun as it comes up over here and then afternoon shade. So maybe I could just stick it next to the cooler or something with my other shade plants. I think that will be fine. And we have one more. I have a lot of containers back here, so I don't know if I need another one, but maybe. If you look at my little growing area that I started with peppers, strawberries, and a tomato, maybe I could rearrange these so that they can hold one more. I think that's a good idea. Now I just have to go get them all. And I'm probably gonna have to carry them because the greenhouse is empty right now because of the raccoons. And the wagons that I have that connect to the back of the mower are a little bit full of stuff from that. So I don't want to carry them. I was not filming just now because I was putting away some stuff, and then and we got hit with like a really powerful small little storm cell, and there was so much lightning, and one of them it was close. I've never even heard a lightning strike so loud before. But I'm okay, and I'm gonna show you what we got done. So just to start out, look how cute this is here. The brightness of it pops in front of the other greens behind it. I was originally gonna put the galvanized container here, but the green of the foliage was matching the green behind it. So it just wasn't sticking out enough. And this definitely does. I love that. And my rolled rim terracotta planter is on full display right here by the back door. The next one I placed is the Japanese maple. It kind of disappears right here, but it's subject to change. But it's good for right now until I find a better spot. And the same can be said for this container as well. I think it looks fine. I like it. I just don't know if I'm completely sold, but I was in a hurry to drop it because the storm was coming. And yeah, I think it's fine for now. And we'll just see how it goes. But as I'm sure you can hear, there's more thunder and we have some more cells coming. So I'm going to get out of the rain and the lightning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing container planting. It's probably one of my favorite kinds of gardening. I don't know why, but I just love it. Yeah, I think it's just because it can be changed. Nothing's permanent. Not that stuff you put in the ground has to be permanent, but I don't know. I just like it. And I like to see the containers too. So that's probably a big part of it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.